Hi everyone, let me hope you're fine, you're doing well. My name is Sermagadisan Mike and I am a student of Mutesa the First Royal University doing BE ICT. Today we are going to look at computer network, and let me hope you have, if this is not your first time to hear about computer network. Before I proceed, let me first explain to you the lesson plan for teaching computer network. As you may see in the first table, I have my school, that is Budo SS, subject computer, teacher Solomagadisan Mike, class senior 5, term 2, date 8th March 2024, time 1:15 time up to 1 p.m. Duration, the lesson will take 45 minutes. Number of students, there are 60 boys and 90 girls. Then in my first 5 minutes, I'll be greeting learners and organizing them in different groups due to the new curriculum. Then other 5 minutes, roll calling learners and provide them with the study materials to use like computers, etc. The second table, for the 30 minutes, teaching learners and entertaining questions from them. As you may see in the column of theme, we have computer studies topic, computer network, competency. Learners are given skills on how to manage network performance. 2. Learners are given skills on designing network infrastructure. Then learning outcomes. Here learners are expected that each of the learner at the end of this lesson will be able to, part A, define the term computer network. B, identify and explain the most types of computer network. C, to identify other types of computer network. Then lastly, differentiate between WAN and LAN. Then we have generic skills in another column. During this lesson, learners will be able to acquire different skills. Number 1, critical thinking, problem solving, information literacy, digital literacy, etc. Assessment, there is activity after the lesson whereby learners will be questioned to answer the following questions. What is computer network? 2, identify and explain different types of computer network. 3, differentiate between WAN and LAN. Then lastly, we have reference. So with the reference, it's trying to explain where I got this information from, which I'm going to pass on to the learners. So it was based from the Best Computer Teaching Edition for secondary level by Mr. Jaffet, and page 135 up to 137. So let us go to the work. Let us go to the work. As you may see here, my work was organized in a PowerPoint presentation for easy understanding to you learners and for better organization of my work. So at the first page we have computer network presented by Solomagadisan Mike. Registration number is there and student number is also there. But I'm going to rotate my work so that it can be seen in a proper manner. So you have computer network. As you see, we have definition of computer network. Computer network is defined as interconnection of computers using transmission media for the purpose of communication and resource sharing. So here you have to understand the definition of computer network and to mark the major keywords which have been found in this definition. As you see that the computer network is all about interconnecting of computers, then transmission media, then communication and resource sharing. Meaning that if you don't have these keywords in our definition, it might not be true 100%. Sorry, it might not be true 100%. So here it's trying to mean that computer network is all about interconnecting of computers using transmission media for the purpose of communication and resource sharing. For example, when I'm at the campus there at Mutesa, you find that we have provided with Wi-Fi. But me to be able to connect to this Wi-Fi, it means I have to switch on my Wi-Fi. Then after switching on the Wi-Fi, my phone will detect the Wi-Fi which is around in the area. Then when I try to connect it will ask for the password, whereby in case I know that password, I will put in my password and then start accessing the network. And another thing, when you go in the computer laboratory or the information commons, you may see that there are Ethernet cables of network, meaning that if I have my personal PC, as in personal computer, the laptop, let me say, and I go there with it in the computer laboratory, I'm going to connect it on the Ethernet cable, meaning that I'm going to access the data, and I'll be able to go to internet and make more research. Meaning that computer network is all about interconnecting, kuba kugatta computers n'ofuna kyokola ki kyoyagala okutuusa obubaka oba n'okusharinga information mu ngeri ey'enjawulo. So some of the shared resources include programs, printers, fax machines, modem, storage devices, communication links, etc. And whereby we are common, as in we are used to do these things. Some of you know that when you don't have programs in the computer, we might not be able to run the computer. We need printers, we need fax machines, we need modems. For example, when you are accessing internet via PC, you need to connect it to a modem in order to save your data. Then storage devices, we have communication links, to mention but a few. So that is the definition of computer network. Let us go to another page and I show you the illustration of the interconnection of computers for resource sharing. We have hub. What I can say about hub is like, I can give you an example of a person who's making rumor, omuntu ow'olugambo nti alujja wano n'aluzza wano n'alujja wano n'aluzza wano. So it is the same case with the hubs. These hubs, they can connect more than 2 computers as long as they have enough ports where we can insert the cables of computers. As you may see that you have router, the source of data. Then we have switch 1 and switch 2. You see that switch 1 connects to hub A, then hub A connects to different computers. Then from different computers we have a bridge which connects from computer to computers, from one computer to another computer, as you may see. So we have switch 2 also, which connects to hub B, and from hub B to computers. So this hub can also connect to more than 1 or more than 2 computers. So it's all about interconnection of computers, as I've told you before. Then we have transmission. The term transmission media refers to the physical or non-physical link between two or more computers in which a signal can be made to flow from source to destination. As I told you earlier, the transmission is all about transmitting data. You get? It's the baganda say okutusa obubaka. Okuva as in either physically or non-physical between two or more computers in which a signal can be made to flow from source to destination. Transmission is all about kutusa bubaka mu ngeri erabika oba etakola ki etalabika. You get? For example, when you look at when you go on the internet whereby you will share different information, you send and you receive the feedback. You get? So it's all about transmitting data in different processes. Then you have types of computer. Computer networks can be classified using several aspects, but the most common classification is according to size. The three most common are local area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network. So what I can talk about the types of computers, as we have said, that these are the most common classification, not meaning that these are the only types of computer network that we have in this world. No, we have very many other types of computer networks, but as we have said that we have the most three common ones, as in which are common to you, which we normally use in our day-to-day lives. For example, you have local area network, that is LAN, which is within the area. We have metropolitan area network, which is MAN. It might not be within the whole country, but at least within a large area network. Then we have wide area network, which is WAN, meaning that for it can deal with the whole country or the whole world at large. Let us see them in details. First of all, you have local area network, which is LAN. This is a computer network that covers or spans a relatively small geographical area, like one building or a group of buildings close together, such as school, campus. So I've told you, local area network is within your area. It is local, meaning that it doesn't take a big part. It's more geographical area. Okugeza nga ku kizimbe ekimu oba bizimbe nga bibiri. For example, at our campus at Mutesa, that is the good example I can give you. We are provided with a Wi-Fi, but that Wi-Fi cannot be accessed by the intruders or cannot be accessed by people outside the Mutesa. It can only be accessed by those people within the campus, meaning it was designed for the small area whereby we can only access it, the students, the lecturers, and other staff members within the campus, but not the outsiders. So it is a local area network. Then we have metropolitan area network. This is a network that covers a metropolitan area like town, city, or suburb. The MAN size typically covers a radius of between 5 to 50 kilometers. Now, this here, the example I can give you is like within towns like Kampala, our Kampala, which you know better. Because I cannot explain to you the town which you don't know. I cannot tell you the city of America or Tanzania, which you have never even gone. But let me give you an obvious example of Kampala town. Some people in Kampala access network within their town, okay? As in Babiromo, when you make research, there are people who access Wi-Fi after paying. Then after paying, you are given the password or you are given the voucher card number. meaning that if you don't have the voucher card number or you don't have the password of that Wi-Fi, you cannot access it. But however much you are in Kampala, but you have not paid for that Wi-Fi or that network, you cannot access it. Or are you getting me? I don't know. But what I'm meaning, that this metropolitan area network can deal with like let me say town council neteekawo negamba nti kati network egenda kubekozesebwa abantu abali within the town council of, let's say, Kajansi, the town council, or the people who are within the division of Lubaga, nga bo bokka basobola okuaccessinga network eyo, nga kitegeeza nti oba oli outside Lubaga division, you cannot access that network. That is what we call metropolitan area network, and you have seen that it covers 5 to 50 kilometers. Then we have wide area network. Obviously, this covers the whole world or the continent. As we can see that this is a network that covers a large geographical area such as a country, a continent, or the whole world. One consists of many local area networks connected together to form a large network such as Telnet and internet. You see that everyone can access internet. This is a large area network. Everyone can access the network. You can use the internet, you can use the Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp. Everyone. Maybe you are in China. Let it be when you are in America. Let it be when you are in Nigeria. Everywhere you are, you can access this network. Meaning that this is a wide area network. So we have differences between LANs and WANs. And when we talk about LANs, we mean large local area network. And the WANs, we mean wide area networks. WAN and LAN. So according to WAN, a WAN covers a wide geographical area, as I've told you earlier. For it covers the whole world. But a LAN users are within confined geographical area. For example, our campus. So it means we are just confined within a certain area, a small area, whereby we can access our network, which is not the case with the WAN. So WANs usually send data over telecommunication links. Okay, telecommunication links, I mean the email, I mean the WhatsApp, I mean the Twitter, Facebook. Okay, we can get the links and we can access the network. Unlike the LANs, which is whereby we just use a little of the network. Then we have, in the recent past, WANs often used larger computers as file servers, while LANs used typical file servers. Self-explanatory. That these ones were larger computers, as we told you according to the generations, but LANs used typical file servers. So we have other types of computer networks. We have CAN, which is campus area network. We have SAN, which is storage area network. We have SAN, which is system area network. We have HAN, which is home area network. We have VPN, virtual private network. Many of you are familiar with this VPN. Then we have backbone network. So these are also types of computer network. So the research work I can give you, you can make research on each and every type of computer network which has been mentioned here. You come up with the definition and you write a short notes about them. I will be getting that research work next time when I come for classes. We have CAN, which is campus area network. You can make research on it. We make research on storage area network, make research on system area network, make research on home area network, automatically make research on virtual private network, and make research on backbone network, and write short notes about them. Yeah, I think that's what I can say for today. Thank you for listening to me. Then I'm giving the activity. Those who can write, you can write. As I've told you earlier in my lesson plan, that I'll be giving you the activity. And question 1 is, what is computer network? Question 2 is, Question 2 is, what are the types of computer networks, the most common ones? And lastly, differentiate between WAN and LAN. So I want also you to do that activity and you correct your books for marking. I will get them next time when I come for classes. Then in conclusion, as I'm finalizing, computer network is all about interconnection. If you don't connect, you cannot access the network. Actually, you cannot just be here seated and you think that you can access the network. After all, you have to know how to use that network and how to design the network. You can come up with your personal network. You can design your own network. Yes, it can be possible. So therefore, thanks for listening to me and I wish you well. As I told you earlier, my name is Selmagadisani Mike Shannon and I'm doing BE ICT. I wish you all the best. Thank you.